keeps. Had to make out with a feast, a family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Breathe down with the gang now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field, kind of drip is a skill, it's the highest cruiser bill, ain't nothing just the hill. We slip on, spin move, in zone, scope. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off, and go. I had to kick off. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, can I hit that? Okay, yeah, can I hit that? Cause I ain't like it, okay, yeah, can I hit that? Okay, yeah, can I hit that? Yeah, stars born, I've been ready for this.
Sky is the limit for Tommy Matthews, former wingman, after what he did, and I, for one, cannot wait to see what he does next. Look, I don't want to get too carried away with a hot take here about how he's a transcendent talent, but let's face it, this kid is a transcendent talent. I'm just being honest. I've done this for a very long time, and I've never seen this level of athlete before. Every season, there are new, fresh faces that stand out in big ways. The best of them garner the generational talent label. We've seen it in the past from guys like Lamar Jackson, Julio Jones, Saquon Barkley, and Pat Mahomes. Well, I've got news for you, fellas. Move over and make way for the quintessential generational talent of all time.
I couldn't put into words just how excited I was for my first ever NFL Honor Awards. Rookie of the Year is something you only get one shot at, and to be even mentioned amongst my contemporaries was an honor. The rest of that evening was a blur, but I held on to the trophy, felt the weight of it in my hands, and knew no matter what else happened in my career, I'd always have it to mark this special moment.
Tonight on EA Sports, Super Bowl 55.
Season number 101 of the NFL might have been the most unconventional yet, but we have made it through together, and now the eyes of the sporting world fall on us here tonight, as it is the night we crown a champion. And all of us here at EA Sports so proud to bring you Super Bowl 55 from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, and it's a matchup full of intrigue. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Cleveland Browns taking on the champs from the other side, the NFC, the Arizona Cardinals. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand, and CD all eyes on the AFC. And right away, he lost the football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
Recovered by the Cardinals.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. This Super Bowl, of course, is a huge one for this head coach. The first time, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona, with the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, that has to feel great for the entire organization.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. And they're going to get 2 more. He's got it. So that didn't take long. Quickly 8-zip. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 20.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The former Brown, Jabal Sheard, able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 50 yards. And the Cardinals are able to show up. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31, Mayfield got a man. That's Rashard Higgins. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals.
I think they're going to have to make some decisions here. That's a 2nd fumble here in the 1st quarter. And what I mean by that is, do you have the confidence to stay with him? Or are you going to have to make a change and maybe go to someone else?
Now a handoff here to his running back. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
He's taken down.
So a nice pickup there. And, Charles, what a story this would be for this rookie running back. High draft pick, and at the fear of sounding a little hyperbolic, but he's got the weight of the franchise to some degree on his shoulders. And now here he is trying to do his part in securing a Super Bowl victory for this ball club.
Partner, there's been an amazing run for this rookie. Did you hear what I did there? Did you catch that?
I did.
Right.
I got you.
All right, good. I'm glad you're with me. Look, let's be honest about it. In our wildest imaginations, in his wildest imagination, I don't think he expected this truly in year 1. A chance to cap off one of the more impressive seasons we've seen for a rookie run.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trent Taylor, 26 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Now the Cardinals yet again lining up for the 2-point try. They're going to try and run. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point. Period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to, because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
They go play action here on first down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Recovered by the defense.
Just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. From the gun, Murray dancing to his left. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering? In this case, it didn't get done.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run it here with Hunt. And he coughed it up. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Murray from midfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray.
At the 38-yard line.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Anderson-Dejo. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55.
Let's go!
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Here's a first down throw that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion.
There on the coverage.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And the ball is knocked out, and the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Mayfield on first down. This will be caught at about the 5. And a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
Mayfield's pass complete. A fumble on the play.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. And picked up by Denzel Ward. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
So first thing that crossed my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now the ball comes loose, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing, Mayfield. Open man is Higgins. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that'll put us within 3 scores as it becomes now a 23-point game. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
So we've reached halftime. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Kyler Murray going to lead the Cardinals back out on offense. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked up by Anderson-Aho. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Chandler Jones came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
On the play. It's now 3rd down and
now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Cardinals 26.
So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip.
7-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. To throw again. Murray forced out to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
4th down.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. He may try and run for this. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And it's a fumble, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Mayfield looks to throw. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you get defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock. Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards in the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Murray now on 1st down. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Refusing to go down. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 22.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. Being chased out left. Going deep for Hopkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Credit that breakup to Greedy Williams.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
He's got it at the 15. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Operating from the gun. Murray to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great effort there. touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cardinals push further out in front. But here we go now as they will again try for two. From the gun, Murray. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit. But going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else.
Ching, ching. Hello. What's up, bro?
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Taken about 7 yards deep. That he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They run it again with Chubb. He'll have a first down past the 40. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll give it here to his running back. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Murray. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
You can do it.
And able to find Kirk complete.
And
he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. This near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interception.
What's your favorite NFL team?
Second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
They'll contain him to just 4.
Oh, you were college?
Down.
Oh, I like Georgia.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight as his guys continue to pour it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead, they can experiment a little bit.
You still play Madden?
Just go ahead and put that play on ice.
You said I'm bowling
This
in
will
the
make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory.
I think Fortnite Season 5 is pretty alright. They brought some stuff back.
A first down throw from Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct.
I kind of got better at building.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
The pickup goes for 13.
I just hate these little 9-year-olds.
On any given pass play, you
mad
never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football.
And it'll be
It's a game, bro.
Picked off by Grant Delpit. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations. And he fumbled it. It's
Come here, boy.
And this is recovered by the Cardinals.
Mayfield's pass complete. A fumble on the play.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
At the Browns' 25-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
You playing Call of Duty? Oh, you playing?
Anticipating a pass instead of the run.
Oh, you playing?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Out to his left. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a first.
I'm starting to miss Season 6.
As they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Season 6. Fortnite Season 6.
Now they're knocking on the door.
6-yard line.
Not the chapter. Not the chapter.
From the gun, Murray eluding the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Once again, the Cardinals will line up and go for the 2-point conversion. Operating from the gun, Murray.
Oh, yeah. Bottle.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college.
I'm about to hop on Fortnite in a minute.
That matters in those games.
After I win this
here,
Super Bowl.
all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Are you playing solo?
The Browns drive about to get started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 7 yards there and a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Give them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Robert Alford that time on the great coverage. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Third and short.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really going on. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And room there to work it inside.
Only 10 seconds left.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. 24-yard line. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Why can't he?
3 yards remain for 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside.
Like, drink some water or something.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout.
I like soup.
Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
Mashed potatoes.
Now they try the right side here. And takes
Yes,
it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
52 to 6.
Have done it. They're the kings of the NFL. Arizona, your Super Bowl champs. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they? That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders.
But I already had it yesterday, so I might have
congratulations to them for a fantastic season.
I can't wait for Christmas. Fuck stream.
They threw everything at you that year, and yet you handled it like a pro. But your journey was just getting started. Take us through your next milestone.
Oh, wow.
A lot of league history is about rivalries between teams and players. My career was no different.
But the Steelers fans think they good, bro. No, I'm talking about the Steelers. Them boys think they good. And they really play bad teams. And they talking about something we better. They talking about something they better than the Ravens. Come on now, y'all beat them by 5. But then Trey Smith sorely. He was carrying, to be honest. Alright, bet. It tingles. Uh-huh. Let's get it. Oh, without her, nah. I kinda keep her trying. Just and then the Brian Whitney. I'm wearing number 9. They gotta happy. You know.